when I'm looking to select a horse off the track for eventing, there's a few things to look for, but one of the main ones is that everyone in his history, in his past, have liked him, you know. So I like to talk to the trainers, to the track work riders, and know that he's been that horse that's been enjoyable. It tells us a lot about what his temperament is going to be like and how willing he might be. It's really hard to tell a lot about movement and bravery and how they're going to jump, obviously. You have to just look at conformation, make sure it's something that appeals to you, and then straight legs, as good a feed as we can get, and just to try and spend that little bit of time with them and know that it seems that they do have the mind that works for me as a rider. Everyone's very different. For me, thoroughbreds are just a perfect match. You know, I'm a bit of a thoroughbred myself, and I absolutely love them for eventing. This is my latest thoroughbred off the track, hopefully to be an event horse. He's Cookie. He finished racing a few weeks ago, and we're just getting to know each other and learning all the basics. And we'll see what happens in the future, so stay tuned.
Welcome everyone to Oakford Equestrian. Today we're doing a little explanation of what we look for in a young thoroughbred. Thank you to our sponsors Thompson and Redwood. Today we've got a lovely young example of a thoroughbred off the track, Chester. He's only 4. With age, we're not that fixed on age. We'll take them up to 7 or 8. The main thing, I suppose, is that if they are a little bit older, just to make sure that they've had no major injuries is preferable. Still, they can overcome them, but it is preferable they have it. So he's a lovely age. The next thing we look for is movement. And he's a really good example. If you watch him go around, he's a really good example of a lovely young horse with really elastic strides and a really nice type of length of his stride. Then probably the last thing we look for is trainability and their temperament. And we always give them 3 or 6 months off. 3 is normally enough, some need 6. And after that time, then we decide, well, then we'd expect them to be a little bit more relaxed like Chester is. So by that we mean when they're walking along, they're relatively chilled. When they're trotting, they're not too tense. We'd expect them to be relatively relaxed after 3 or 6 months off. So those are the criteria we look for in a young horse. If you have any queries, always happy to help, and please let ourselves or Joe at Thompson and Redwood know, and we're happy to answer your questions. So one last look at this lovely young horse, and hopefully we'll see him out competing soon. Thank you.